So I was about to start the road to top 10, and my opponent leads off with a cloister and forfeits. Maybe it's because I was a Didane, or Didane, however you want to say it. Which is really interesting because this actually can deal with this Pokemon via Cheek Pouch, I think, honestly. Yeah, it can, which is very funny, so I would have been able to Thunderbolt twice. But welcome back to the next episode of the Random Battles. In Generation 8, Road to the Top, we've conquered Generation 9 here on the channel. Check out that playlist. I'll have it in the description if you have not already checked it out. And feel free to check out my main channel as well. Link is down below if you want to see other competitive Pokemon content. We're going to look for a game. We're in 1200s now, which is nice. And the reason that's nice is because this ladder is actually not that high, right? 1686. We're going to go for the top if we can. It's going to be a lot of games. Probably going to be a lot of waiting in between as well, but you guys won't see any of that. And yeah, I'm going to get a game. We'll be right back. All right, so Lunala versus Malamar. Not bad. Honestly, look, I got my Melmetal. Let's go. And an Absol. I like my team. It's pretty interesting. We're just going to go right for knockoff. Do as much as we can. Hopefully this is AV. Oh, it's Rocky Helmet, which means it is going to sleep powder me. However, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I don't have a sleep switch, and this is literally my sleep switch. And I think we just kind of boost alongside this and then go for sleep talks. If I'm not, I could be wrong. I could be wrong, but we definitely sleep talk. They don't do much with Giga Drain. Actually, they do a decent chunk. I'm not gonna lie. But oh, and this is a counter. They could have went out to this. All right, so Leech Life is extremely scary into my team. We don't have their Choice Band or Choice Scarf just yet. Leech Life does about 30% to you. I am Nasty Plot, which is nice. I think I'm just gonna go Thunderous here. They double back out of Tangrowth, which is okay by me. Knock is an option. So is EQ. So is Leech Seed. I have the Sludge Wave. Sludge Wave does not kill though. I'm gonna go for Nasty Plot first because it gives me a +2 Sludge Wave into them. I keep thinking about like I keep thinking about Dynamax, man. Like when can I use it and what's gonna be the best Pokemon to use it on? I feel like Melmetal defensively is gonna be nice. Obviously, if we get rid of Buzzwole, Zydog can be really good too. Buzzwole's actually extremely threatening. Look at the Licky Licky that just came out. Woof, that did no damage. Licky Licky, I see Explosion and its potential. If I max here, I kill them, but then I don't have max for later. If they are leftovers, Body Slam, Wish. Explosion's on 20% of sets, so I think I can just go for Thunderbolt here. And we get a disgusting roll. We literally get max. Guys, max is 65%. Agent Copperage comes out. Weakening this is good for my Absol. And they shouldn't be able to CC sweep me because I hope not. They actually could CC sweep me. If I max as well, again, I kill this. I think it's worth it. I just don't want to lose to Lunala, man. CC's very good into me late game too. Ah, this Buzzwole is going to be annoying. I'm trying to think, like, if it's just a standard set, I could also go Melmetal here. I'm just trying not to lose points so early, you feel me? Earthquake does a lot. Mel takes nothing, but it is 99 versus 92. All right, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I didn't want to. If I was just going to crit anyway, what was the point? If I was going to crit anyway, what was the point? Okay, luckily they think I had such an advantage there that they decided just to give up. I think they still were fine. They had Shadow Shield. They could have even gone for Max Guard once, so I only have a secondary turn of that. I actually would have saved Thunderous after that, most likely. And then it would have been a little bit of an issue, but I would have had Absol after to be able to Sucker Punch them. But I don't think it was over at all. But let's get another one. Okay, so I'm very weak to Turtonator. Look back at it. I'm just going to go for CC here. As they are Scarf Zoroark. Or Sash Zoroark, excuse me, not Scarf. But we have a pretty good switch in 219 speed. Yeah, we have a very good switch in. I'm okay with this. I get Regenerator, and we now know that they have a Turtonator in the back, which I am terrified of. I'm actually very, very terrified of that. I have to get into the mindset of playing Gen 8 Rambats. Because Dynamax, I actually loved it as a comeback mechanic all the time. I was one of the, when they did the ladder for they should ban what did not mean to join that random call when they did the ladder where they should ban Dynamax or not, I did go against it because I actually liked it in this game, in this generation specifically. I think while yes, there is the surprise sweeper in the back, I also like that it gave you a comeback mechanic, kind of like how Terra gives you something if you have just a bad matchup. Maybe I can Terra into a good type, though I do think that sometimes in Generation 9, especially early Generation 9, a lot of the Terra types are pretty mid, in my opinion. They got a little bit better now that we're a couple years into Gen 9 though. Sharpedo comes out. It should go for Protect here. It might actually just attack me, but I think that going on to Alcremie is relatively safe. We don't really care too much about the damage it wants to do. We just throw off a Dazzling Gleam. Their whole team is pretty bad into this. They could actually tear... Oh, am I G? Yeah, I am G. Oh, I love that set. All right, so they end up just giving this up, which I'm okay with. Again, any Mon that is a threat, I am okay with it going down. I guess the reason being is that they're pretty weak to this when it comes to, like, I guess... No, Turtonator beats it. Turtonator definitely beats it. Look back at it. Sorry, I just can't. Shout out to the key. May he rest in peace. I just can't stop thinking about, like, look back at it. Look back at it. It's my goat Turtonator. Psychic doesn't kill. They flare blitz me, but I can't switch. Oh, I'm very happy with them going for this. They probably Dynamax here to actually get some mileage out of this. But that's okay. And then they get the sun up. But then I have them on that can get the rain up right after. Let me just make sure that this guy, if they do opt to max, if I max you, I do always live an attack from them. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, so I had a feeling they'd max here because you want to get some value out of this. Now, the thing about maxing is that Max Knuckle becomes relatively weaker. The Max Knuckle becomes weaker. But I do live always the Max Knuckle on my Dreadnaw, and I get up Rain. Aerodactyl, if there's Stone Edge, it's worse. So I'd rather go Dreadnaw. The max it can do is 95, and then I can max Geyser, which will also get up the Rain as well. I'll live this, provided no crit. No crit, perfect. And I actually get a lower roll too, so I get to attack a little bit, and we get up the Rain for my Swift Swim. So this is beautiful. All right, so we got rid of their max. We do still fear the Turtonator in the back. We truly fear the Turtonator. We have a lot of faster Pokemon, though, than +1 Turtonator. So it kind of just depends on what its set is. Clawitzer comes out. I am going to go for maximum damage. Do what I can. That's all I'm ever going to do. Okay, Water Pulse. I should be able to go out to Aerodactyl now and just safely KO with Earthquake. Yeah, Aerodactyl's my play. Aerodactyl's also faster than Turtonator, so it can Wisp. Well, I can Earthquake into Stone Edge. Because they Shell Smash Earthquake into... Oh, it's this guy. We need to be careful. I'm going to go U. Because they CC there. They turn out to be Life Orb. How much does Aerodactyl do now? I'm not... Oh, I am Sash on this guy. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, so my close combat... Okay, so we'll get our Focus Sash back. Actually, I didn't realize I was Focus Sash. That's interesting. So we go U. They go Turtonator. Gonna knock off their item first. Because they want to Shell Smash. I have my Sash guy in the back. And we want them to be minus whatever. I think at this point... Draco doesn't ever kill me, so I can go Arrow. And at -2 defense, Aerodactyl does enough to kill with Earthquake. So just in case they Shell Smash. This is fine. We just simply Earthquake twice. That's always the play. As we're just basically trying to make it so we don't have to risk an inaccurate move here. They drop a Draco. We eat that for breakfast because Arrow's insanely bulky in this. And we know that it's Life Orb Beware. It's going to be basically killing itself, so we just need a little bit of chip in order to knock it out as well. This doesn't matter. We know that CC wins the game. We'll sack you to Ice Punch. That's fine. Go back in Earthquake just to get the chip. And then Close Combat wins the game for sure. We basically just wanted to... because Close Combat doesn't guarantee kill until they're about at 40%. Like, it's a guaranteed kill. I didn't realize that. Sash Regenerator feels like cheating. Like, why do I have this this safety net in the back? I could have went this instead of actually going out. I'm still fine with it. I think it's better than giving it up to Blaziken. Because I like having my... Because I was really worried about Turtonator. Look back at it. Sorry. Got a key. I was really worried about Terminator, so I wanted to make sure that I had this safety net in the back to deal with it. GG. Okay, a lot of threats on their side of the field. We are climbing to the 1300s. We'll pause it. We'll be right back. All right, so Executor comes out. I'm going to make the Lipard play here because it deals... They have 1,000 points, by the way. Oh, nice. They could counter me here. Knockoff does a lot. This is interesting because I could... Oh, whatever. Just kill me. Yeah, I can't stop that. Spikes up. Dragon Pulse. I think I go into you. This cat is one of the most annoying mons in the world. We're going to go for Hypnosis if we can. Nice, and we'll go for Nasty Plot. Have you ever Terrored or Wapafet, by the way, in Gen 8? When I played, I actually had to, and it won me the game. Alright, so I had to Nasty Plot there. That way I can actually kill them with Dark Pulse. This cat is so annoying to deal with, especially with Terastallization and Hypnosis. I just felt like it was necessary to go for that. I could have also get Spikes up or anything or Hazards like that too, but I feel like this was with my Gunk Shotter. But I feel like this was the play, especially because it's so difficult for them to deal with. Like, this doesn't even do any damage to me. Like, granted, I don't do much back. Right? Don't get me wrong, I don't do much back. No reason not. No reason not to click Hypnosis, I feel like. Double Edge. So we know they're Assault Vest 100%. Black Sludge. If I go out into my guy, I am 2-shot. I'm risking Executor later. I have probably the best mon ever, by the way. Necrozma. Duskmane. We're just going to get Chip. I think that's going to help out us win later. On the last turn, because Sucker Punch won't ever kill me. So I can actually Dark Pulse. If depending on rolls, yeah, I can Dark Pulse as well. Sucker Punch will never kill me. So I get the kill here. You guys want to see me go for... You guys want to see me go for Hypnosis into Nasty Plot? I don't think it matters too much, but... I mean, we got so much... This is one of my favorite mons to get in Gen 8. We got so much value out of a Alolan Persian. It was crazy. Aerodactyl comes out to go for Earthquake. To tear open the ground. We do a flip turn after with Barraskewda, which does have a good shot at killing. Speaking of Barraskewda, they could actually Terra here. Dynamax, excuse me. Low-key, I want to save this. Yeah, because provided no crit there, we did good. And we can just flip turn out. As Skuntank comes out. Defog is on sets. I like the idea of going you. Crunch, Poison Jab, Sucker. Because Arrow should always be checked by Necrozma. It's going to Stomping Tantrum always, I feel like. I am going to get up one Spike just because I want to see if they end up switching. I'd rather have the Spike up to help Lucha endgame. I am worried about Arrow, don't get me wrong. I'm worried about Arrow. If I max and they max, +2, I do actually kill them with Steel Spike, so that's good. Ooh, they get a nasty defense drop, which means their Crunch still doesn't kill me, luckily. And they don't opt to go for default. Okay, so this is great. So I get a Spike up. We don't know what's in the back, but maybe a Spike will help me out. And it's a double down as well. So we can go out to Barraskewda, which is faster than Arrow. It's faster than Executor. And threaten them with a flip turn. And if it wants to Terra, that's... Oh my god. Threat. Threat. We're always going to crunch this monster. Hone Claws, raise my accuracy. They are definitely a Shadow Sneaker. But if they don't have it, I get a kill. Because of the defense drop, I can go out to you and Brave Bird. Always. I have to. I always have to. They can Shadow Sneak me if they want to. I think if they max... My Brave Bird doesn't actually kill, but because they're Shadow Sneak, they're not Dual Wing Beat. Beautiful. Hone Claws, raise my accuracy. There's still a world where I lose, by the way, to this Mon. Dual Wing Beat smokes me. Is it better to keep you alive into them? What's CC? Necrozma. Okay, so if they max... If they max 52 to 61%, right? Take 52 to 61. And then after that, I tank it. So I can Dragon Dance up. I can Dragon Dance up. On Sleep Powder, the play is to go Persian. I do have Dragon Dance Morning Sun, so I think I beat this 1v1. Perfect. Okay. So we always go back. What if they're just not Leech Seed? That'd be crazy. Alright, we always DD up. Again, us with Morning Sun. Nope, Sleep Claws, buddy. That was not expected. Stop going for it. Have some shape. Yeah, that's the play you always gotta go for. Sunstone Strike does not kill yet. I'm always just gonna go for this. I get a nasty crit. And we should have been able to win the game regardless with maybe I should have, what I actually should have done that turn was max, but it wasn't a guaranteed. Oh, was it a guaranteed? No, it wasn't a guaranteed Oko. This is 1-hit KO, but it said 94 to 111. Wait, how much HP was that? It had Leech Seed. No way it was at that low. Oh, it was that low. No, it had Leech Seed. Why did it say 100%? Okay, whatever. Should have maxed at the end there, and I think that would have been a guaranteed win. But it's okay. Maractus, the anti-lead. Clarion Darm, I love you. This mon's so good into my team. All right, webs go up and they stay there. That's why this mon's so good, because Moonblast doesn't do anything. Luckily, it doesn't have recovery. It can toxic spiky shield though. I hope it's the focus sash set and not the leftovers. I believe if you're lead, you're always focus sash. I don't know if I know that might have changed. I know that might have changed in the future, but I believe if you're lead, you're always focus sash. Dharma is an interesting mon to have, especially because I think the Guerrilla Tactics boost is gone when you dynamite. I'm just remembering things. Having webs plus this gosh mon, this gosh mon. Where am I? Who am I talking to? 5-year-olds. Having webs with this mon looks really, really nice here too. Gosh, but Necrozma Dustman is one of the scariest mons in the back for sure. All right, go for another one. So I'm being Spiky Shield Toxic down. Energy Ball 100%. Do you have Knock? They are Leech Seed. Okay, so it's not Spikes. We see no items, so we know they're leftovers. Excuse me, we know they're Focus Sash. Big Darm Gaming. Let's go Darm here. Great play on the opponent's part. I'm revealing a lot of information by doing this. I think that's okay. I didn't realize how many points they had, by the way. I should have checked their points first before making that play. The whale comes out. It's always choice specs. Why? Heinous. Primarina's a good switch in regardless. And now you just get to click Moonblast. They actually do a lot with Hydro Pump. They do less with Water Spout. So that is specs. So it's good I'm faster. We get free Moonblast as my opponent's playing with their ADV. I wish Whaler was better. Well, Whaler is better. It's called Dondozo. If we're being real. It's literally called Dondozo. They did make a better Warlord. It's just this gen. It's like what they did with Gen 5 where they remade Pokemon basically, but they're like a lot similar. I'm definitely worried about Maractus. I think the Octillery, he has guns. Octillery looks good though. Energy Ball does a crap load of damage, whereas Moonblast doesn't kill. I'm gonna switch to you on Energy Ball. If they opt to protect here, how much does Fire Blast do? Fire Blast is 81 to 86. I'm just gonna go for Moonblast anyway. I don't care if they Spiky Shield. I'm not gonna try because I would love to try and pivot there, but I'm not, especially because Darm is just so nasty. Show me your switch-ins to Big Darm. I wish I had U-turn. I would always go for it if I had it. But considering they show me Wailord first, I might actually... Never mind. They have the Journey. The Journey. The journey hits hard, man. Shaky does a lot. Stone Edge can two-shot Uxie, but it's still my play. Okay, Psychic has a 6% chance to Oko, so my best play is going for knockoff here. That way their Stone Edge actually can't kill me. And what that would have done is that would have allowed me to knock them out after. This could have Toxic. I don't see Brave Bird in its arsenal. Just going to U-turn out into Primarina. Defog is annoying, but it's not the end of the world because then we get a Moonblast now. It's definitely really annoying because this Maractus is a problem. I wish we had Encore. Every time I get an Uxie in any generation, I was like, yo, why don't you have Encore? Earthquake does a good chunk to me if they want to go for it, if they end up having it. Yep. But then we get the KO and then with Moonblast. Perfect. All right, so they can go out into Maractus now. Which again is extremely threatening. It's so fast. Why is it so fast? Yo, it's actually so threatening. Energy Ball does how much to Uxie? 35 to 40, but I Psychic to keep them low. Yo, it's so fast. Okay, I'm going you now. They can Spiky Shield. Stone Journey gets two-shot. This is a tough game. Very tough. Like, you can always live a hit and you can Thunder Wave and do things, but I wish my Uxie had Thunder Wave. That is a very tough game. Bring out your next mon like Stone Journer that eats a hit. On Stone Journer, I think I have to hit a second one, but I'm not sure. This Pokemon's going to beat me down, isn't it? +1 on a max move. I actually kill it with Tyrantrum, which is nice. Tyrantrum does so much. I would really like for this to hit. Okay, cool. They gave me Maractus. Like, when I say that mon was a threat, I mean it. Stone Journer can come out now. Uxie we know doesn't die. And then they need one Life Orb tick for me to be able to knock them out. With Psychic. Oh, so they're going for the max move now. Which isn't a guaranteed KO. Oh, they didn't go for the max move. Perfect. So they end up giving me Stone Journer. I'm okay with that. Okay. So their last mons have to be insanely good. I do have Yawn though. So if it's something crazy with setup like a Lai Noon or something, I have Yawn, right? I believe I have Yawn. I didn't go for it versus Altara because of Natural Cure, but I believe I have Yawn. At this point, they're going to Thunderbolt there. Do we see Life Orb? We do. I think I just go for EQ. Crash is good too. I'm going to Sewer Power though. Does a lot. And it hits a flying type. It hits something in the air as well. We have more Pokemon in the back, so maybe the Dynamax error can do something for me. That killed through Max. That's so funny. Okay, we're looking pretty good now because we have Revenge Dynamax. That actually had a... That almost always killed through Max. So we ended today in the... I'm glad I went for Super Power over Earthquake just because of the damage difference between 100 versus 120. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed. We end up pushing into the 1300s today with big Galarian Darmanitan. If you did enjoy, leave a like. I will see ya in the next one. Check out the main channel if you want to see other content. Also, feel free to check out my Random Battles Road to Rank 1 in Gen 9, which we finished a couple days ago. Well, we finished it a couple weeks ago, but uploaded a couple days ago. I will see you guys in the next one. That's it. Bye.